Hey, Virgo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single and looking for love, perhaps you're focused on self-love at this time. Maybe you're going through a challenging situation with someone close to your heart, or you may be partnered up and feeling happy and how you can move forward here. So we'll dive into all of the energies. So let's take a look and see what we have going on here. You actually have 4 cards showing up for you in the past, present, and future. And the fact that they kind of came out a little bit together and on top of each other, I feel like it's almost like the past, present, and future is all kind of blending together due to some very important changes that have been happening in your love life. Matters of the heart. Now, Virgo, when we think about love, it's not just romantic love. Love shows up in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Again, self-love. It can be love towards a family member. It can be love towards your children, your parents, your friends. It can be attracting your soul tribe, people who support you, companions, companion animals as well. So we'll take a look at all of the scenarios here. But in the recent past, I see you making decisions that will help guide you forward. Some of you have had to endure some challenges when it did come to matters of the heart, but you're moving up here. I'm getting at this energy of soul growth, personal growth, emotional growth due to hardships that you've endured in matters of the heart, losses, traumas, anything that has and can make a person stronger. I feel like you've been through here. Whenever I get this climbing card, Virgo, you can see that he's climbing on the side of the mountain, and he doesn't have a lot of gravity on his side. There's a lot that may be going against him, and that may have been a relationship that you were in. It was constantly a challenge to climb to the top or to even hit some sort of a goal in a relationship. For others of you, you've been climbing the corporate ladder, or you've been trying to manage your career, your finances for your family, and maybe it didn't leave tons of time for love. For others of you, I feel like you're taking something to the next level. You are leveling up in a sense, but there are big changes that you are undergoing here. You see that this is coming into the present energy of November. And this big changes is all about transformation. This is about you going through possibly some sort of ending or some sort of transition that's going to allow you to grow on that spiritual level, but also for you to attract the kind of love, the kind of relationships, the kind of family dynamics that really bring about a sense of happiness and fulfillment. I'm just getting safety, security, emotional fulfillment. That's all very important to you. And then trust, I just heard as well. So some of you may have a hard time trusting that you are attracting or calling in a soulmate, even if it's been taking some time. For some of you, maybe it's been 10 years that you've been single or longer. For others of you, you may be in a relationship that has kind of outgrown a certain level, and you may be deciding to either take it up a notch or to part ways. And everything is a process, Virgo, and I feel like you are opening up a next chapter to this book of life that you have here. And get ready, because there's a sweet surprise coming in. I do feel that if you're looking for love, or if you're looking to bring in friendships, community, I just heard grandchildren. So for some of you, there could be a reconnection with grandchildren or a reconnection with a grandmother type of energy here as well. Now we have fresh starts. This is an energy showing up down the road here, but I feel like it has to do with January. So even though this is a November love reading, I feel like these changes are going to affect you in a positive way, and it's going to flow into the new year as well. And I'm just sensing that you are overcoming some of the challenges that you have faced, but in that energy, you're climbing to the top, or you're climbing upward. If you felt stuck, or if you felt stagnant, or maybe your main focus wasn't on love, there could be an unexpected surprise or a sweet surprise showing up around this November, December energy for you. But first, there's some big changes and transformation that are taking place in your personal life and in your love life too, when it does come to matters of the heart. Now, some of you, what the heart of the matter is here is the Page of Cups. So there is a new love opportunity showing up. There's a fresh start being offered to you, a brand new opportunity. When this Page of Cups shows up, this is some sort of news coming your way. It could be playfulness. It could be about a beginning of a new relationship or spicing up a current relationship that you are in. Maybe focusing on more romance, the things that you really enjoyed about each other when you first got together here. So there could be professional help that may come in. This could be about you maybe taking a trip together. It could be a second honeymoon as well. When this Page of Cups shows up, you tend to at times, Virgo, either other people fall in love with you quite quickly, or maybe you tend to wear your heart on your sleeve and you fall quite quickly as well. And that's not always a bad thing, because I just said this in another reading. I would rather have loved and lost than never have loved at all, because that's how we grow. Sometimes we need to be broken wide open in order for us to fully embrace what love is at its core. And I'm getting here with this Page of Cups. This is a new love offer coming your way, and it's something that's coming in, I feel, unexpectedly. There's a sweet surprise. Someone may do something very kind for you, Virgo. You may get offered to possibly even go on a trip, or it could be something sweet. Someone may say, I would like to take you out on a coffee date, or would you like to join me for this event, or meet my family? I just heard meet my family as well. So there could be a phase coming in here, a new energy to this relationship. Now, if you're single and looking, get ready for a sweet surprise, Virgo. If you were in a relationship, I feel like you are heading towards a fresh start, whether that's with a person or without. Completely up to you. You do have free will. But if it's not serving you, and if it's not a situation where you are growing, but if you feel more lost, if you feel stuck, if you feel stagnant, for some of you, there could be third party energy. Or for others of you, you just have set the priorities elsewhere, whether someone in your life had said, well, I'm going to focus on this area of my life instead of putting the focus on the relationship. When you're in a relationship for quite some time, sometimes you fall into a routine, or you fall into a pattern of, going to work and, going and doing things with your friends, or doing things in different. It's almost like a roommate type of energy I'm getting for some of you. I feel that you want collaboration, you want connection, and you want a relationship where there's reciprocity. Someone who's willing to put in the work and that you're willing to put in, and you can both meet in the middle. So if that's not happening for you, I feel like you are moving on to bigger and better things, Virgo. So really powerful. Let's take a look and see what is crossing your energy in the month of November. What do we have crossing your energy? They keep giving me the name Rachel, or say that again, Spirit. It could be Raquel or Raquel. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Please take it as it resonates. It could be in a different language that I can't quite decipher, but I feel like it could be, it could have the same type of spelling that maybe Rachel has, but it's pronounced a different way, or Raquel. So 7 of Wands, letting your guard down a little bit. It may be very difficult for some of you Virgos out there. You may have a stubborn streak. Some of you may have to let your guard down a little bit, especially if you have this new love offer coming in and somebody's been really trying hard to get your attention, but you have some walls up. You can see that he's breaking free from that imprisonment. The 7 of Wands is a beautiful energy about you believing in yourself. What you think about and what your beliefs are is what you will ultimately manifest. So if you tell yourself consistently, I'm going to be lonely forever, I'm going to be single, then that's what you're going to manifest, because it's a belief that you are reoccurring and telling yourself all the time. But if you believe that you have love coming in, you can see all of this pain and love and heartbreak and growth and memories that are etched on his skin there. And it's not something that's ever going to go away. And I feel that it's important for you to not let the experiences of the past hold you back from manifesting this love in your life. Tell yourself a new belief, a new story. What is true for you, Virgo? Do you believe that you're worthy of love? Do you believe that you're attracting or calling in a soulmate? Do you believe that you can take this relationship to the next level? Whatever your beliefs are is ultimately what's going to break you free from any restrictions. But sometimes they can hold you back as well. So really take a look at those belief systems that you have, because this Seven of Wands, he protects what is his. And I feel like at times we protect our hearts, but to the extent of what? Sometimes we block out opportunities or love because we're trying to protect ourselves. And like I said in the beginning, it's better to have loved and lost. Now I feel like there's a new opportunity for you to grow and to really embrace the energy of love. Just because you may have been hurt in the past by someone who lied or betrayed you or put other things in front of you or cheated on you doesn't mean that this new person is going to either. It also doesn't mean that this person is going to do that again to you. And sometimes I hear readers say all the time, never go back to, somebody who hurt you indefinitely, never go back to this person. But you have to remember that we are all on our soul lesson. And sometimes we need to be broke wide open in order for us to kind of come back together and heal on a different level. Sometimes that tower moment needs to come into a relationship in order for you to kind of shatter the old belief system around it so you can start fresh. And that's kind of what I'm sensing here. Now, again, it doesn't mean that you're forgiving someone from the past and moving forward. Some of you maybe, but for the most of you, I feel like this is a new energy here, or taking something to that next level. And it could be something simple as forgiving a person that you are with for focusing their time and energy on something else. And maybe it's that they were focusing on their career in order to support the family. And at times we tend to take those things personally with this Page of Cups because we don't know enough. We're not emotionally evolved enough. I feel like you are evolving and you have learned a lot. But the Seven of Wands says, don't let your defenses up so high where you make choices or changes that aren't in your best interest, because Spirit wants you to feel the love that you are. You come from love, and Spirit wants you to be surrounded by the love that's around you here. So don't close yourself off to that as well. Let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Right away, Three of Wands, open yourself up to new opportunities. You have the Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Swords. Beautiful combination here. So in order for you to break free from whatever is holding you back, for some of you, it is feeling the pressure coming in from all angles. Maybe you constantly feel like you're walking on eggshells and need to release yourself from that. For others of you, maybe you hear it around the holiday times. Are you married yet? Do you have children yet? When are you going to get a boyfriend? And you don't want to really feel that pressure, that strain. This is saying here, open up to the new opportunities that are coming your way. The Magician says you are the manifester and creator of your own life. And lastly, the Queen of Swords says get clear on what you want and then move forward with intention and integrity here. So your beliefs, your morals, sometimes this Queen of Swords she can be very blunt. That's okay, but she has a built-in BS detector. So whatever you've been through in the past, it's actually honed in on those skills of you at times feeling like people are going to break your trust or betray you. But I feel, Virgo, that yes, you need to do what you need to do to protect yourself, but don't let it block happiness from coming in here, because I do sense that, we all want to be happy. We all want to be loved. We all want to be part of relationships that are going to be honest and be fulfilling. And I feel like that's what you're heading towards. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What's the foundation here? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're walking straight towards your 10 of Cups here. So you know what you want. I feel like you're getting clear about what it is that you want. And I feel like you're coming really close to manifesting either the soulmate, manifesting a new love opportunity to take something to the next level. I like this energy for you. This is about you having the tools, just like that Magician says here. You have the tools to create your life, your dream life, when it comes to matters of the heart. Some of you are, they're showing me a genie, like a genie in a bottle here. And I feel like some of you are, it's almost like you're being asked at this time, what are your wishes? What are you wanting to manifest? Because if you want it, believe in it so you can achieve it. And that's what that Seven of Wands is all about. Remember, your belief. So ask yourself, if you had 3 wishes in love, what would you manifest? What would you want? And then believe in it so hard that anything that comes at you, right? Anything that feels defensive or anything that feels like it's coming from all angles, you believe in it so strong that nothing can pierce your energy. Nothing can pop that bubble that you are in here. So I like this for you. Let's take a look at the past and see how the past may still be affecting the present. What do we have here for Virgo? 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel it here. We've all been through heartache, some sort of trauma, pain, disappointment, rejection, cheating, lying, betrayal, hurt, loss. Whatever this is for you, we've all been through it. You're not alone, but the good news is it's in the past, okay? Whatever this 3 of Swords is, you're moving up out of this energy. Virgo, yes, you've been hurt, but you've grown and you've actually honed in, like I said, those skills. And sometimes it tends, that Libran energy of that Queen of Swords, she tends to kind of put her heart in a little box and say, all right, I'm moving forward. I'm taking the pieces, but I'm moving forward. And then she grows and heals as she leaves or learns from a situation here. Let's just clarify, because I feel like there could possibly be a closure or an ending of a cycle coming in here. Yeah, new opportunity coming in because you felt like you may have missed out, or someone may even be missing you, Virgo. But the 4 of Cups says there was a disappointment, there was a sadness, and you had to sit in it for a little bit, or you felt like you did, because it would be completely sociopathic to get hurt and then say, oh, we're hurt, let's see the light, right? Yeah, if you're super optimistic and it didn't hurt as bad as you thought, but we're human. We have to grieve, and there was a grieving period and a little bit of suffering, but you've allowed yourself that space. You've allowed yourself that time. Now there is a new opportunity coming in for you because you've grown, you've healed from that situation. And now, instead of focusing on those 3 cups that are spilled, she can focus on what she can't see, what's right beside her. It's colored in that plethora of rainbows, and it's full and it's waiting for her. So there's a cup of love showing up here for you that maybe you can't quite see at this time, but you do have the sweet surprises showing up for you. So I have a feeling this surprise is a brand new opportunity. Beautiful. Let's see what's showing up above you. What is above Virgo? What is the potential here for Virgo? 5 of Cups. You are moving on. Like I said here, yes, you go from the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups, but the 5 of Cups says, yes, I'm sitting in this, I'm healing it, and now I'm going to see what I have right in front of me here. You're still in the midst of a few big changes, even if you're single, and some of you are saying, well, Melissa, this doesn't pertain to me because I'm single and I'm not healing from anything. You could be healing from something in your professional life. You could be healing from, anything that was a disappointment or a loss, and being able to heal from the past is going to open you up to love. Even if at times you're not really looking for love, it's something that I feel like is right in front of you, because you can see the 5 of Cups now. There is 3 flowers that are in the water, and that's the 3 things that maybe she felt like she had lost out on, but she's still holding the 2 flowers here that are growing, and quite abundantly as well. And what you're doing is you're recognizing that there's some opportunities here that you're hanging on to, or that you are working on manifesting, and it's going to show up here sooner rather than later. Let's clarify this 5 of Cups. If there was an energy of forgiveness that could be coming in here for you, some of you, there was a broken heart and a little bit of bitterness, but I feel like you are moving on from that energy. And there's a sweet surprise waiting at the end of this rainbow for you. Tower in reverse. So yes, there was a situation, or is, that you're currently going through that is leading to some big changes. This could be a falling out that you had with a family member, a sibling, a parent, a child. It could be anyone that's close to your heart. Now again, love doesn't just have to be romantic interest. For some of you it is. But these big changes, you're still going through. You're still trying to navigate through here. But like I said, sometimes we need that tower, which I mentioned in the beginning here. Sometimes we need that tower to come in and really shake things up, because we need change. Things become too stagnant, or things become settled or routine, or sometimes we don't always see what's on the other side because maybe we're focused on something else, and then a tower comes in and says, all right, let's get back on track. Let's rebuild this foundation here from the ground up. So the tower is about a fresh start coming in for you. So I'll say here, I like this tower. I feel like this is something that you've been wanting for quite some time. You've wanted to break free from the Seven of Wands. This is your opportunity to do so. Whatever that means for you, Virgo, you are worthy, and you are the embodiment of courage and strength and willpower and determination. Even when you don't feel it, you have everything you need to grow, move forward, and embrace this fresh new opportunity. And for some of you, there is again an offer showing up here for you. Let's see what you're feeling. How are you doing? Page of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. Now, I read intuitively, but I am feeling that you feel maybe even a little bit of stuck, or you feel like you've invested your heart and time into someone who just maybe grabbed it, stomped on it, and chewed it up and spit it out and then threw it in the water and then tried to give it back to you. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, how could I have invested so much of my time or my energy into something that was this painful? Now, for others of you as well, you may have received a message or heard some sort of news that was less than ideal, something that really stuck you into that tower moment. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles. But I feel like you're ready for a new opportunity. And I keep saying that here because I feel like there's a couple of them being presented to you, whether it's in the form of a person, whether it's in the form of, a move or shifting out of an energy. It could be a physical appearance you're changing as well. But pages can bring news, but also it's about new beginnings. And I feel like there's a new beginning in the material and physical world for you to create balance within your body, your mind, and your heart here. So balance. Let's take a look and clarify this Page of Pentacles. Oh, right away. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is. Some of you might be getting an apology. There could be a love offer. Some of you may have just received flowers. It could be a love note. There could have been a bottle of wine here. The Knights are action oriented. And I feel that someone is bringing you some sort of message of, again, forgiveness or love or kindness. Now, it could be somebody completely new, or it could be someone who hurt you. This could be, around the family gatherings, November, December energy. If you celebrate holidays, there could be a family member, a sister that hurt you, many years ago, or a falling out that you had between your mother or your father, if you were lucky enough to still have them. And there's a positive dynamic between the both of you. There could be an apology coming in. Even though this night is more of a romantic night, this love could show up in the form of, I'm sorry we had that falling out. I'm sorry that happened. I tried to do what I could with what I knew at that time. For some of you, you may just be gaining the closure from a situation that was disappointing or a little bit bitter that you felt upon here. But there's something really beautiful coming in here for you, Virgo. I like this. Let's see what's showing up in your surroundings. What is showing up in your external environment? What do we have here for Virgo? Now, very, very common name they just gave me here. Jim. Now, I know probably 1,000,005 of you have or know someone named Jim. Maybe not. But they just gave me that name, whether it's short for, a name, a nickname. It could be a place. It could be a street. Please take it as it resonates. But they gave me Jim. That's it. Nothing with it. Just J-I-M, Jim. King of Wands. King of Wands. This is either you. I feel like this is you, but this could be someone around you who marches to the beat of their own drum. This is someone who is very passionate about what they want and they go for it. A lot of people are attracted to this King of Wands because they're successful and they're a leader and they're a spiritual influencer and they're adventurous and typically very, very warm. So I feel like you have the Midas touch at this time. King of Wands is showing up here in the female version. I feel like lately, the female version of each king or emperor has been showing up quite often. Now, the creator of this deck, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, created a male version of each of the kings and emperor, and this is the female version. So I feel like you're receptive to incoming energies. Instead of just putting up that wall, you're saying, okay, I'll listen to what you have to say, or yes, I'll take you up on that date, or I will explore, go on this new adventure or spiritual quest. Whatever's happening here, King of Wands is a very powerful energy for creating a lot more warmth and happiness in their life. Let's take a look and clarify King of Wands. All right, King of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, double king energy, but this is in the masculine form here. So it doesn't matter if you are female or male, or if you're into women or men, it doesn't matter here, but double king showing up. There is some sort of connection, whether it's with a father or brother, or whether it's with someone who's feminine or masculine. I feel like there is loyalty. There is commitment. Now you can see that this King of Pentacles, he looks happy. He has his trusty dog or wolf next to him that is talking about trust and loyalty and commitment to the things that bring him stability. Now, this King of Wands, they're a little more flexible, a little more adventurous. They like to really go enjoy, meeting new people and adventure and travel. So what you're doing is, I feel like you're molding or blending these energies. You could even meet someone at work. You could meet someone from a distance. There could be meeting or coming together during a reunion as well. I feel like this is a very positive dynamic, or a connection where, yes, it may not have been perfect, but there is a mending type of energy here. Now let's see what your hopes and fears are, Virgo. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Now, some of you, that king energy could just be you as well. It's about you and stepping outside your box of comfort and stability and getting out and being more adventurous, saying yes to new dates or new opportunities, or putting yourself out there and going to maybe that concert or that party or that work event. I feel that there's networking and there's connection showing up here. It will help you get out of your head, Eight of Swords. Sometimes the Eight of Swords holds us hostage because we're in that mental conflict here of should I or shouldn't I? Should I stay in the comfort of my own safety, my own home? But if I really want to attract the love that I want, there is a surprise waiting, and I need to embrace that energy. And that's kind of what I feel here with the Eight of Swords. Now, this is your hope and it's your fear. The fear is that you can uncage yourself, unleash yourself, and attract and meet the abundance that is waiting, the love that is waiting here. The fear is, what if I stay trapped by my own imprisonment? You can see that the cage is clearly open. He's just looking downward, or maybe he doesn't want to fly out because he's scared. His wing may be wounded because of something in the past here, right? He may not feel like it's his time to fly, or he may feel stuck in a position because the pain sometimes can hold us stuck. But I feel like it's time for you to move on. Now, of course, if something just happened, or if it's a situation that requires a little more time, then by all means, it's absolutely necessary to take the time that you need to heal, because it can take, we all heal at different speeds, at different levels. But I do feel like Spirit is motivating you to at least open up, and you can still heal while you are opening up yourself to new opportunities here. So the healing doesn't end just because you fly out of this cage here. And I feel like the hope for you is being able to create a new story, a new belief. Let's take a look at the final outcome for you, Virgo. Final outcome in matters of the heart, November 2022. What do we have here for Virgo? They want to, now I hear why. You have the Two of Wands, but they want me to go again. So the Two of Wands is all about you focusing on a brighter future. There it is, Tower in reverse. I like this because you're reclaiming your power, but the tower is showing up again for you. And the reason why this tower is coming up here, some of you may need a shower as well, but this could be you're dodging a bullet by planning a new direction here. Some of you also with this tower, it's about shattering of an old belief system. Okay, it may not be something that's happening in your outer world. For some of you, it absolutely could be. But for others of you, I feel like it's you stepping outside of maybe that comfort zone of being single for quite some time, or that zone of being, stuck in this Three of Swords energy. This Tower moment is saying, hey, it's time to dream bigger. It's time for you to move forward. Make decisions that are going to move you up. Yes, you've been through a challenge or many. Yes, you have endured a Tower moment, an unexpected change. But when you embrace and when you look up and see what's possible here, because you can see this beautiful star. There's stars everywhere, and there's the sun here and the moon. I feel like she has the world at her fingertips. And this is something that once you really embrace, you have a sweet surprise coming in here and a brand new fresh start to build something that is more aligned with what you want in this lifetime. So very powerful energy, especially ending on that Tower note. Now, I don't want to scare you, Virgo. A lot of times people think, oh, Tower, I need to stay locked in my comfort zone. But Spirit is saying, don't. Whatever this is for you, I feel like the Tower for a lot of you has already happened, already occurred. It's already crumbled, whether it happened 20 years ago, 20 months ago, or 20 days ago. I feel like you are freeing yourself to move towards this, again, this fresh start that you wanted for yourself. Maybe you're going from the state of planning and thinking and daydreaming and wishing to finally making that decision when it does come to your passions. What inspires you? What kind of love do you see yourself connected to? What is it that you believe with everything in you? Because once you believe it, you can manifest it into your world. So it's a restructuring, a reprogramming here. I will pull a clarifier here for the Tower and the Two of Wands for you, Virgo. What do we have for the Tower and the Two of Wands? Thank you. Tower and Two of Wands. We have, oh, I love it. We have the Two of Swords. Yep, you taking off your blindfold. Sometimes we put on our own blindfolds because we don't always want to see a situation for what it is. Sometimes we just don't want to deal with it. We numb it, we escape from it, or we run from change. We don't embrace it. Maybe we run the other way and we hit a brick wall. The Two of Swords says you're coming face to face with decisions that you'll have to make in matters of the heart, but ultimately it's going to free you from maybe some bitterness, some pain, some rejection, some abandonment. There's some healing that's definitely taking place here, but it's going to lead you to a lot of happiness. You have the Star card. This is all about hope. It's about inspiration. You're being guided here to move towards more peace. Whatever those dreams are in matters of the heart. Maybe you've always dreamt of getting married on the beach or having a family dynamic or having pets and animals. Whatever your dream is, don't give up on it because you have an opportunity of a lifetime. I really am getting a strong energy with this Two of Wands, and usually the Two of Wands isn't completely powerful, but I feel like the message here is you have the world in your hands here at this time. You are the creator. What does your next step look like? And it starts within your own belief, because you can see both of them there, the star, the world, the sun, the moon, and the Tower. I mean, you have it all here. Very powerful month for you ahead to really embrace this change, because there is a sweet surprise coming in here for you, Virgo. I feel something quite unexpected. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. I will read to you the prosperity message, or excuse me, the relationship message from the guidebook. And for those of you that are interested in any of the cards that you see above or use during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. You have Breathe, card 29. So 29 could be a very significant number for you. Maybe there was something that happened when you were around 29. Maybe you are 29. This could be a birthday on the 29th as well. There could be an energy around that November 29. It says breathe, patience, waiting, trust, meditation, and wellness. And the relationship message is this: don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. This is a really powerful energy. I'm just going to read to some of you the protection message. Please take it as it resonates. But because you have that Tower showing up twice and you do have that 4 and 5 of Cups, if you feel a little bit stuck, or Virgo, if you're feeling stuck in matters of the heart, it says here, inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. So yes, this could be you focusing on that breath work as well. If you do feel a little bit depressed or you feel apathy, it may be very important for you to reach out and not stay in that shell. The holiday time can certainly be a time of can be a little bit lonely, but I feel like you are attracting the right people. You do have love showing up in your direction with this Knight of Cups energy, and also with this King of Wands. You have a lot of people showing up here, and I feel that even at times when you feel lonely, or you feel like no one is in your corner, I feel like there may be a sweet surprise showing up for you. Now, Virgo, last but not least, we're going to get a message or a few from your spirit animals. And I just ask that you take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between the eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's an animal that is wild, magical, mystical. Perhaps it's one that's recently come to you during your dreams, or even in the great outdoors. And if you need a moment, Virgo, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Virgo, is drop your power animal in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss when that notification comes out. All right away here, the first card up, which is also card 18. And it says here, Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is about you being kind and compassionate with yourself. Be gentle with yourself at this time. Be kind. It's also the moon energy of 18. And I feel like there is clarity coming towards you, but it's also about you moving forward and setting up new dreams for yourself. This is about you trusting that your intuition is guiding the path for you forward and being gentle along the way, but most importantly to yourself. We have Giraffe here. Giraffe says, see the big picture. See the big picture of what's going on here. There's some big changes happening for you. There's some sweet surprises. And even though you may be thinking, I'm not feeling a lot of sweetness at this time, there is the juicy fruit at the end of this period, at the end of this tunnel or this tower. And I feel like you are heading towards a fresh new start. And we have here, Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. Remember earlier what I said with this Page of Pentacles? You feel like you may have wasted energy or time or attention on something that left you feeling disappointed. Spirit wants you to know here that nothing is wasted. See the silver lining here. There's an opportunity, a huge one, for growth, for expansion, and for you to learn how to be gentle, kind, comparing, and loving towards yourself here. So give yourself the time that you need. But also there are beautiful new opportunities that are knocking on your door. So if you're looking for love, certainly embrace them with open arms. And last but not least here, I wasn't going to pull, but Spirit's saying pull from this Work Your Light Oracle deck for a final message before we close down your reading, Virgo. We have Mintakan. I do not know what that means, but it says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. There could be a sense of homesick here, homesickness. This could be Now, if some of you are feeling down and out at this time, please do reach out because I sense that you are attracting your soul tribe. You're attracting the right people, whether it's a love connection or whether it's friends or people that can support and help you along this journey, along this path here. But there is a sense of kind of coming back home to yourself as well. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Yeah, you feel a little bit caved up, a little bit isolated here, but I do feel it's important for you to speak your world into being. Also share your story with others because you can be the catalyst in healing in others. And then lastly, Spirit is saying, this is the last one. You have awakening. And it says here, an energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration. This is what your whole reading consists of, is this awakening. There is a new way of you opening up to love. There is a new version of you that is upgrading, that is leveling out here. You're bringing balance to matters of the heart. You're healing and you will integrate to this new beginning that is available to you here. And along the way, you can enjoy the fresh, sweet surprises that are showing up for you, because I feel like you're going to enjoy some really sweet moments this month. And I also feel like you're going to be gifted. There could be a sweet surprise or a gift that is coming your way that was unexpected. So really beautiful energy here after a time of maybe feeling a little bit of heartache or a little bit of loss. Now, it doesn't have to just be in the romantic sense. It could be a family dynamic as well. But I am getting either an apology, a mending, a sign from Spirit. If you've lost a loved one around this holiday time, I feel like there is a fresh start for you to open up and to enjoy the sweet blessings that are coming your way. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to post your power animals or animal in the comment box below to be entered into that free monthly reading giveaway. And feel free again to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. I'm sending you tons of love and light.